let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, Travis Etienne. And to pick up 3 or maybe 4, Jonathan Owens, able to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. We'll run the toss here to Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That's to the right side and incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, KC.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
To the air again, Tungo Vailoa. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Again, it's Tua. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, but it's probably a touchdown.
3rd and 2, Tungo Vailoa. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards.
And he's in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for one of the most versatile players in the league, Cordero Patterson. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Love. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man, down the field, Mooney. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end.
Let's go now.
On play action, Love. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That's complete to ETN. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
To the right side, that's St. Brown.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing again, it's Tua. And this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. And the Golden Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you're going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
A big play to kick off this drive. 52 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. The NFL's 3rd leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyron Williams. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake. Here's Love. It is brought in the end zone. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Golden Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. We'll go play action with Love. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. Now, faking the give. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now Love. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Duvernay in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Guarded, long, touchdown, Golden Eagle. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 1st half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, here comes Patterson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is caught. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It is a big play on 1st down. Pickup of 46 yards. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Golden Eagle.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the 1st half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. First and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Tony Adams there on the stop. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Tua. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Golden Eagles will take over here just past the 30.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
He'll tuck it and take off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
A second down throw for Love. He'll take off again. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down. They'll run here with Patterson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Mooney in motion. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Again, it's Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Tua to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, boys.
On play action, Love.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
3rd and long. Mooney in motion. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
On 4th down, Love. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's Tua. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. To the air again, Tagovailoa. And he's going to be taken down right around the 9.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And now 3rd and goal coming up. Throwing again, it's Tua. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, KC. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Duvernay with the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Patterson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Short one there, caught by Tremble. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go play action with Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the 4th quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame.
Two timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On throw here, right side. Falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Golden Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
One last throw here for Tua. He's going to look downfield once again. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. And this game is over. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.